Look at us today with all the guests.
Yeah.
Nobody ever likes to come see us. But Rachel Feinstein's here.
Thanks, guys.
How are you? Thanks for coming in.
Good. How are you?
You know what it is? Nobody likes to come do morning radio. And
No,
that's what it is.
it is a disgusting hour, but I love you guys so much.
It's 9 o'clock. You don't love us at all.
I
You
love
don't know
you,
us. You
and
don't
I'm
know
in love
me.
with you. I love you, and I'm in love with you.
Hey, let's just accept that.
Yeah.
I want to
Fight
start.
it. She loves us. Don't
I
fight
want
it.
to start the rest of my life with you guys. So just take it in.
I'm not just going to give it back because I don't just give it to anybody.
That is true.
We need to get to know each other first.
That's fair.
I'm not
I'll
that
work for
easy.
it. I'll work.
You're at Funny Bone this weekend. You have a couple shows today and a couple shows tomorrow.
Yes.
Welcome to St. Louis.
Thanks, guys.
First time here?
No, I've been here a couple times.
It's
and
nice.
I like it here.
It's
I like the beer.
it's
It's
nice.
the beer.
They have
All
some
right.
fine beer here in St. Louis.
They sure do. You know, it's funny. She's sitting in that chair. I thought you said it's high, but I thought you said the chair is hot. And I was like, well, Jim Norton was just here, and I don't know what he was doing.
He's certainly soiled this chair.
Absolutely.
You thinking he was dropping
I
toots in
have
that
a
chair?
cocktail of diseases now.
Nothing else. The chair now has low self-esteem.
I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what he was doing in that chair. But you know, normally if we have a female in here, I like to light a candle because I don't know. There's 4 guys in. Well, now there's a bunch of people in here, but normally it's just 4 dudes in here, and I can't imagine what it smells like.
Yeah,
if a
I don't
female
feel
comes.
safe. I don't. I'd like to be here. If with a nurse present, if that's fine. I want a nurse in the
No,
room.
I'm worried about the smell. I don't want to.
Don't want to offend.
I don't. There is
I
a
can
no,
smell a whisper of Norton in here, and it's not good.
because there is a no toots rule in here.
There is
There's a no
no
toot.
piggies, no toots. You can't do that in here. So
Well, Norton broke a lot of laws in here.
That's blanket for all the time. Like, yes or no? Because I don't like that. This is a very small studio.
Yes.
It's very small. Out of all the stations in this hallway, we have the smallest studio,
That's not right.
but the highest ratings. That's crazy.
Want me to call my lawyer?
That would be awesome.
You got people?
You obviously don't know who my father is, boys. We're going to get to the bottom of this.
The station down the hallway over there, they got treadmills and they got like a lap pool.
Well, we're going to beat him up is what we're going to do. We're
Yeah,
going over there.
okay.
We're going to go beat them up right now. I'm ready. Look at this fist. Isn't that a
Yeah.
terrifying fist?
That is.
For those of you at home, it's not terrifying at all.
It's terrifying.
Not huge.
It's small and there's a sadness to it.
Well, listen, a swift punch of the yam bag and you put anybody down.
It's true.
If I had $1 for every time my grandma said that. Swift punch of the yam bag.
That's it. Put anybody
That's
down.
all you need in this here life.
She seems nice.
You know, I don't want to be a very cliche about this, but I don't like to embarrass myself when guests are here, and I wanted to get your name right, and I wasn't sure if it was Rachel Feinstein or Rachel Feinstein, and I had Tony over here do extensive research on how to pronounce your name, and we found it both ways,
Yes.
and the funny thing about it is it's you saying it.
Well, what happened was,
Let me just play this.
I can explain.
Let me play this for you, okay?
I'm Rachel Feinstein. I grew up in Bethesda, Maryland.
Okay, that's you. That's you. So I'm like, okay, Feinstein, we're going to go with that. And then there's this.
I'm here in New York City. I'm Rachel Feinstein, and I'm at.
There we go.
Okay, I will explain it. I have a drinking problem. No, but because they said my name wrong in that last video, and then they asked me to say it wrong too because they had already had it on camera wrong.
Continuity thing.
So yeah, so they were like, "Can you also?" And at this point, like, this is forever. That is like so many years old, and so I didn't like know that was a weird thing to ask somebody to just mispronounce their own name, and they should have just corrected themselves. But then I just said it wrong all day, like
Right.
and now that's the only video for some reason people check when they want to find out how to pronounce my name, and then they just they remind me that I've mispronounced it.
well, it's
Yeah.
funny because the first video I found was your appearance on Corden, on James Corden,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Let's roll with Corden," and I'm like, "Cool." And the next video, it's that one, and I go, "Well, this is from her mouth." So I mean,
Yeah,
we gotta
yeah.
go with what she
I
says.
thought you said your parents on James Corden. I said my parents were on Corden.
Yeah, so you know that? They didn't tell you?
Your accent made it sound like you said your parents. Your parents on George.
She said
James
you got an
Corden.
accent.
You did have an
guess so.
accent on that.
I
word.
might. I don't know.
Yes, but I mispronounce my own name, so I'm no authority.
Yeah, apparently.
From now on, we know. Always go with Gordon. So.
Yeah.
All
But
right,
yeah,
well,
I mean,
wanted to be right.
the truth is, my real name, it's Irish. It's O. Feinstein. That's my real Christian name.
Right. Uh-huh.
But I changed it for the business. I wanted to fit in with the other Jews.
I know it's like a cliche thing to, like it's like a dumb. Let's talk about the weather. Hey, it's
Right.
cold out there. Let's talk about how to pronounce your name. But it was a legit concern. Again, I don't want to offend. Like I sometimes my last name's Rizzuto. All right.
Yes.
And then people go, oh, risotto. No, that's not it.
And then they get punched in the face, don't they? Get punched
Right
in
in
the
the
yams.
yam bag.
Right in the yam bag.
Right in the yam bag. It's like, oh, risotto. There's Z's and there's Z's in there.
I don't care. I really don't care.
I
First
care.
of all, because I'm on tape mispronouncing it. So there's that. But then also, it's just like, my name is so heinous. I'm just like, what's the difference?
No.
I feel like it's not a hot name. Like if you're gonna set a girl up and if you're gonna set a guy up with this girl and you're like, her name's Rachel Feinstein, you'd be like, just point her out to me ahead of time.
I went
It
out with
doesn't- yeah.
I
it's
went
not
out with
hot.
a Lipschitz once.
Oh.
For reals.
You know, that's Jeff Ross's real
Oh,
last
really?
name. Yeah.
He doesn't want anybody to know
Wait,
that.
was she cute?
Now
Now you have to say she was because you're on the radio. So go ahead and say
she's not
she
from
was.
here, so I don't care.
Okay. You waited long enough that we know she was.
I'm trying to go back.
The delay speaks volumes
Yeah,
here.
the
so.
delay is
I don't think she was that
powerful.
She had a great attitude.
She's super nice.
She had a great name. That's about it.
I don't think it was that great. Listen, somebody pronounces my name wrong, I get offended. You know why? Because my grandfather was in the war.
Yeah. So he fought that war of right pronunciations for last names.
He was in the war and fought hard for that name.
Gotcha.
Some guy got kicked out of my show once, and as he was getting removed, he was like, "My cousin served in Iraq," and I'm like,
Okay.
he didn't even serve himself, but that was his reason why he should be allowed to sit and continue heckling.
Yeah,
me.
sorry, sir. Sit down. Let's get you a drink.
Thank you for his service.
He goes, "I'll pay taxes," which is so funny because it has nothing to do with heckling in a comedy show. He goes, "I pay my taxes. My cousin served in Iraq.
You can't kick me out. I have a fish. What?
I have a large fish."
All right, we got to take a quick break. Rachel Feinstein is here.
Is that right?
Feinstein,
It's
boys.
Feinstein. That's what it is.
Feinstein.
Rachel's
I was
here.
going to say it both. Feinstein. And she's at Funny Bone this weekend. And Rachel, if you don't mind, we're going to do some celebrity news after the break.
Sounds good.
And
I'm ready.
feel free to just jump in and get in on the conversation. Maybe you had a grandfather that fought in the war. I don't know. I don't know your background, or
He
you have a
says
fish.
he did, but my aunt says that he just was a cook. That he just
counts.
Yeah. Well, he says that he was torpedoed. He has a lot of tales, and she says it's all lies. That he was.
You know,
just
you
quietly
ask
cooking.
anybody in the military, and they have much respect for the people in the mess hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The mess hall. That's
Hey,
the term for the kitchen.
can I take Monday
Well,
off?
they
My
eat.
dad was a sheet metal worker. Is that okay? You mind?
All right, 9/12 Friday. Another look at your traffic and weather. Here is Patrico.
Whoa, God, yuck, yuck,
This guy doesn't
yuck.
like you.
My God.
Coming at you.
Your point traffic update brought to you by Ryan Kelly, the homeloanexpert.com. Northbound 270 right after Big Bend. An accident blocks the right lane. Also eastbound 70 at Lindbergh. An accident blocks 2 lanes there. Your point forecast from Fox 2's Dave Murray. Today partly cloudy, around 54 the high. Tonight a clear sky and around 34 the low. This weekend, tomorrow it's around 50 for the high and cloudy. Sunday it's almost 60 and in the mid-40s for the low both days. Right now it is 34 downtown at Union Station. Traffic and weather sponsored by Walgreens. Who's got time for a cold? Swing by your local Walgreens for the right relief fast. With brands like Mucinex, you'll get relief that lasts for 12 hours. Walgreens, trusted since 1901.
All right, Jeff's got your crap on next. What are you working on?
Remember that cosmetic company, that hard candy that wants to put out the hashtag Me Too line? Yeah, about that. And the most iconic celebrity mugshot of all time. Just put it in your head, and we'll see if we have the correct answer
All
for
right,
you
I think
and
I
the
know what it
reason
is.
behind it.
All right, we got that. We got your crappy birthdays, the porno birthday, and Rachel Feinstein next. Hey, guys,
know
welcome
these-
back.
Hi,
That's Rachel.
Sorry.
Rachel Feinstein.
Rachel,
over there.
whatever her name is.
You were saying?
I was saying that he's taking photographs, and I know they're just going to traumatize me. Like,
Oh,
you know,
Ben over here?
yeah.
He does great
Anytime a
work.
picture
Attention to
ends
him.
up online, it's always the most slovenly and traumatizing photograph. And
Oh, stop it.
yeah. He's taking I'm going to say a hostile amount of pictures.
Well, he's also got a camera lens that looks like it should be on a sniper rifle. So
Yeah.
You shouldn't say anything because every time somebody takes our picture, what do you say?
What's
I say don't put the monster filter on. Because honestly, so I'm growing my hair out. I haven't shaved in like a month.
You just look like you don't care right
And
now.
no, I don't really care. But people on Twitter, I guess I took a picture yesterday and somebody posted it online, and like I look homeless. Like I'm going for a homeless thing.
Right. And
Homeless. No, you
mean,
look
so
good.
what? I
I
live in a
like it.
tent.
I think it looks good. I think it.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I like a little beard. I think it's handsome.
Thank you.
Can I check the pictures later? Okay, thanks. Thanks,
And
babe.
so what? I live in a tent
Babe.
outside the station.
no big deal. It's a nice tent. It's like a $300 tent.
It's a
right?
very classy tent,
Thank
babe. Very high-end
You sound
tent.
just like my mom.
That is true.
That is
classy.
absolutely
Oh, it is
You
true.
sound just like my
It's
mom.
kind of scary.
I think it looks cute. I like the hair.
Rachel Feinstein is at the Funny Bone Comedy Club this weekend. So how many shows today? 2 shows today?
2 shows tonight and 2 shows tomorrow. Is it 7:30 and 9:30? Do I have the time right?
Sure.
Tomorrow, 7:30 and 10, I think.
Okay, 7:30 and 10 tomorrow, 7:30 and 9:30 tonight. Come keep me company. Please.
Yeah, please.
Please.
There's
She's
a
a
sadness
very nice
to
lady.
this life.
Let's find out what's going on in the world of music and entertainment with your crap on celebrities.
It's brought to you by Lena's Pizza, St. Louis's only frozen pizza made with 100% real Provel cheese. Are you familiar with the cosmetics line Hard Candy by chance?
I did hear about that. That's
Okay,
the
so you
one-
know at least about the
Yeah.
story, right? Yeah. So they wanted to, or they went and tried to register an application for the hashtag #MeToo, specifically to put it on their cosmetic line, obviously to cash in on everything. And they got a little trouble
got
on the
some-
social media.
Who pitched that in a meeting?
Well, the CEO's last name is Phallic, so maybe it starts there.
Let's do a serial abuser mascara. And I'm thinking about a Cosby lip gloss because I'm worth it. I'm worth it.
Well, shockingly, everybody gave him enough crap to where he said, we're not going to do this now.
All right.
But he does say that they were going to donate 100% of the
Sure.
profits.
100%.
I'm sure
All the-
everybody was going to donate all the
100%.
profits.
Yeah, it was going to be a match. They were going to do 200%.
It was going to be 100% of the 5%. They were gonna-
Another reason to pronounce your last name with the Stein as opposed to the Steen, Harvey Weinstein.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm Rachel Feinstein, and I have nothing to do with that terrible man.
There's evidence coming out that he knew all of this was boiling up to a point. He knew the end was coming. He spent many, many days before everything blew up in his face trying to destroy all of the evidence, chasing down people who might call him out as well. And somebody who worked with him, his ex-head of publicity, said that he even said, and I quote, "Everything's going to be fine. I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I did do a few things wrong that were immoral, but I didn't do anything illegal." So he saw all this.
From all accounts, this man was an absolute monster. I mean,
Yeah.
not only just to work with, but I mean, this is the sexual abuse stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he was just wildly raping. Like, I mean, I don't understand how any of this was happened. And then there was a lot of plant things that were happening. I mean, he was.
Oh, yeah, the thing with
Yeah,
the plants.
he was so. I mean, the fact that he was able to get away with that for so many years. And please do take a picture of me in the middle of this monologue.
She's glowing.
Ben behind me is being creepy Ben.
Yeah.
That's on his business card, I believe.
Creepy man. Well, I told him a few shots I wanted him to get.
Harvey
That's probably-
Weinstein
okay.
defiled a plant.
He
Yeah.
sure
He
did.
defiled foliage at a restaurant.
It is sick and wrong. I mean,
Wait,
he.
what?
Yeah,
You don't
and
know about
I'm
that?
sorry. I realize I probably shouldn't have brought that because you can't say these words on.
He didn't, like, when you say that, I immediately think he went potty in the plant, but
No.
that's
No,
incorrect.
No.
No.
Okay. Great.
Something else, and we'll leave that
Great.
fun-loving quiz to you guys at home.
Look it up.
He got the ficus pregnant.
There's kindling everywhere now. It's crazy.
Yikes!
Ouch.
All right.
So never came across that so far in your career. Anything like that? Anything you had to step around?
No
or
man
anybody
has
had
ever
to...
been inappropriate with me ever. Of course not. I've never experienced such a thing like that
Oh,
in show
good.
business. They're all good Christians, and that's that. Every last one of them. Oh, my.
The lie detector went off.
Uh-oh. Yeah, of course. A comedian. They'll send any sex offender to go get us from the airport. Nobody cares about us and our safety. No one cares.
Oh, man. All right, so we talked before about the Steak and Shake story here in town, how somebody's going to see that story and they're going to forward it or they're going to like it or they're going to share the story.
Let's explain to Rachel over here. A former employee says she found worms in the hamburger meat at the Steak and Shake.
Oh, my God.
And she wrote a Facebook posting about it. And next thing you know, the health inspector was at the Steak and Shake, and it was not true.
And thousands of people had already shared this post.
Without checking to see if it was, the validity of it.
Sure, of course.
And it was shared, 8,600 times. And the former employee actually took the meat with her, and she's refusing to show it to anybody. And
taking the meat home is such a
I'm taking it home.
strange thing to do.
I'm taking my
Put
meat
the
and
meat
going
in your
home.
pocketbook, and let's run.
And Steak and Shake said, no, a health inspector came immediately, and we got an A+ rating, and, that's not true. And we're suing. They're suing now the former employee for putting this out there.
Right. And we had a listener or two email us and say, since this happened, the traffic at this restaurant, has gone way down. Like it's really affected their business. The only reason why I brought that up was yesterday we talked about this guy who got busted with anabolic steroids, and he named a handful of celebrities. Mark Wahlberg was one of them. Josh Duhamel was another one.
Just, he didn't name me.
Right. As obvious as it is over there.
Wait, can we just go back a few steps? Well, how much dough do they think they're going to get off this Steak and Shake worker? I mean, if they're going to sue, isn't
Not
that the
a lot.
wrong gal?
Yeah, that's we said that. They're suing for $75,000 or something like that.
Oh my!
And we said she doesn't have that money. She was a waitress at Steak and
that
Shake.
kind of cash.
But
I think
still,
it's we're gonna sue unless you take down the posting and say I'm sorry that didn't really happen. I think that's what the end game was.
As of this morning, the post is still up on her page.
Well, they asked her to take it down. She won't. She's dug in.
I wonder if somebody did something there. That
And
she's
she
angry.
claims that she was fired. But
here we go.
But they're saying she clocked out and said, "I'm never coming back."
My grandma, and this is a really sexy story, so everybody just prepare to be aroused at home. But she believed that you should be able to open meat and sniff it before you buy it, and so she wrote so many letters to Consumer Affairs, and that she got like a certain meat clause changed in her part of Queens, so that she was able to open all the meat and give it a good fine
good
whiff.
sniff.
You guys, and she was one hot lady, Edith Schneider. So picture that.
What part of Queens?
I think, let me see, where did she grow up? I really don't remember where she got the clause changed. She was originally born not in Queens, but in Far Rockaway. But then she relocated to Queens and terrorized them there. And then she got a picture next to the head of Consumer Affairs holding meat just up in the air, just waving a package of meat.
From Flushing.
I won.
I'm from Flushing, Queens.
Oh, you are? I used to live in Forest
Hills.
Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's a small meat clause, but she made her mark.
Yes, she did.
Edith Schneider. She sure did.
We all talk about her.
She would talk about it like every holiday. She'd be like, you should be able to open meat and sniff it before you purchase it. She was so angry.
That's
so
a grandma
focused.
thing to do.
She was the Rosa Parks of...
She really was. She paved the way for all of us.
The Rosa Parks of meatloaf.
Meat sniffing.
Yes.
She was tireless and single. So she had the time.
Just blazing trails.
Any deals? Any experience?
And
with
her cans were real. I just like to state that. Even though they're not part
we
of
went
the
to high school
competition.
together. I do know that.
Yes,
that is
Edith's
true.
cans were 100% all-American real.
Any dealings with the Kardashians in your life and in your work or any of that kind of stuff?
I've never met them. I watched this one episode where they picked up a homeless man on the street and they got him a makeover, and it was one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I don't think they understood that he had basic needs that weren't being met. Like, they took him out and they were like, and Kim Kardashian was like, we got his hair blown out. We were able to do a lot of amazing things for him.
Is that how
we got
Courtney
his
met Scott
teeth
Disick?
whitened.
And he's like, I haven't eaten in
And then they
4
just
weeks.
dropped him off in the same spot.
He was still hungry, but he looked great.
Yeah.
I'd like shelter and nourishment.
No, and they sprayed cologne on him, and they dropped him off, and they were weeping over like what a beautiful thing. They're just like, we feel like it's so amazing. We were able to make him so much more dateable. It's like he doesn't have a home. He's very hungry.
Cardboard box.
They got a lot of retweets though, so that's what matters. The reason why I asked that is Lamar Odom is the ex of Khloe Kardashian, and he was asked recently about that relationship. And remember how he kept going, "Oh, I'm getting back with her. I'm gonna get back with her." Here's his quote: "I'm happy for her because she's pregnant now. I'm happy for her. She took care of me. She's gonna be a good mother for real. She's a great woman."
Here comes the shade.
Oh yeah, this is the only reason why I'm doing this. And then he said, "I understood it was over. It's over. When she was with her second or third or fourth NBA player, I knew it was going to be over."
Oh, please. Yeah. Yeah. How about his, wasn't he just basically permanently living in a whorehouse?
Yes.
Just
Yes,
always.
Yeah.
Yes, he
He was just there if she needed him.
Yeah.
She could give him a buzz.
He lived at the Bunny Ranch.
Yeah, because I think Kim wrote back saying, or second or third brothel.
Hell yeah, Kim K!
Yeah.
Wow.
Get it, girl.
Savage.
And then your favorite celebrity of all times, Chrissy Teigen, wrote, got him.
Whatever Chrissy Teigen does, it's just so brave.
It really is.
She's
Everything.
so brave. She's paved
so
the way.
brave.
Speaking of paving
I mean, she's
ways.
just like you. Remember the time she went to the grocery store?
So brave.
Just like us.
Yep,
Just
yep.
like us,
So
babe.
All right, the most...
Remember she had a kid
I
that
do
one
things
time?
gross
that's right.
peasants do. I do the same
So
stuff.
brave.
You guys, I got pregnant. So brave.
Do you remember what started the So Brave thing with you?
Wait. Remember, guys, last week she had a flight that was delayed, and she tweeted about it. So brave.
So brave.
Do you remember I remember the story that started the whole So Brave thing.
What?
When she had her first kid, like 6 months after, because she's a model and she snapped right back into place, she had a bikini on and she posted and said, "This is tough for me, but here you go, world." And you went, so brave. So brave.
Dude, I remember the one time she posted she was eating chicken wings in a bikini. I'm like, oh my God, it's so brave of you
It
to post that.
really is.
They always, the hot, skinny chicks are always eating at the NBA game. But they have one bite and then just spit everywhere. They're always like, I have a giant cookie. I can eat these. I love food so much.
They eat nachos like normal people eat sunflower seeds.
Gosh,
Take
just
my
so
picture
brave.
nibble.
All right, what's the most iconic celebrity mugshot? The first one that pops in your head
Nick
is?
Nolte.
Nick Nolte. And
Yeah.
that's who I'm
Is that
talking
it?
about.
Okay.
That is it. That is it. He was recently asked about that mugshot from 2002. That's how long ago
Wow.
that thing was. September 11th,
We all
2002.
remember where we were.
Yeah. He says it went viral. My hair wild. That's what he said.
Yes.
My hair wild. My expression unsettling. Looking like an asylum inmate. Out for a lark. And why was he so messed up? What was he on?
That was almost poetic. That sounded like an Edgar Allan Poe poem or something. Yeah. Out on a lark.
What do you think he was on? Because he's finally said why he
Ambien.
was so messed up.
Ambien.
GHB.
Oh, like steroids?
No, that's the date rape drug.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't know how he even got around before. Because if you've ever had that put in your system, you go night-night like
What are some
that.
iconic celebrity mugshots? Lindsay Lohan?
Britney Spears.
Britney Spears. Was she arrested, Britney Spears?
Yeah, and she had her didn't she attack Kevin Federline's car or something? I have no idea.
Somebody's
She
car,
swung-
yeah.
she swung the
Nicole
umbrella?
Richie's was good.
Allegedly. What's that?
Didn't she swing the umbrella at the paparazzi?
She swung some. Yeah, there was some swinging,
Yeah.
swanging.
I'm just thinking like the.
What about, it's Ozzy's?
Oh,
or is that just here
The
because he's
country
wearing the Blues
singer.
jersey?
Randy Travis.
Travis
Oh,
is
that's
good.
Lynn
that's
Campbell's is good.
I just wrote, or I just typed. You don't write on the computer. I type celebrity mugshots, and Tiger Woods came up.
Oh, that
here's
is
Tim
a-
Allen. Tim Allen has a good one.
Here's Aaron Carter. Remember him?
Yeah.
Here's Shia LaBeouf. Okay. Oh, Tiger Woods got a good one.
That
Oh, he
was
looks
a
pretty
nice
jacked up.
I don't know who that is. Oh, that's one of the Bachelor guys. Judge Reinhold. I forgot he got.
These
Oh,
seem
yeah,
relatively.
that's a
Those
good
seem
one.
relatively new.
Oh, how about what's his name? That's in. Oh gosh, darn it. Where is he? Where is he? He used to have the big, huge fro. He's still in jail. Spectre.
Oh, Arlen's in not Arlen's. Phil Spector.
Phil Spectre. Yeah, look
He
at
did some
that.
bad
Look
things.
at that.
He
Cat
was a naughty
Williams.
man.
Holy
Cat
cow.
Williams.
That man
You
looks
mean
like
you
he'd
don't
make
mean
a
naughty
suit
in
out
a-
of your skin.
Oh
I
boy.
don't care for that.
You don't mean naughty in
Spectre.
a sexy way, though, right?
No, I mean like
Okay.
he would make a suit out of your skin, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, this is
Dustin.
bad.
Dustin Diamond's actually mugshot is pretty good.
One of his better pictures, actually.
There's Phil
There's
Spector.
a good one.
Oh my God, he is a chilling man to look at. My God.
This is handsome.
Oh my God, that looks like the guy from Tales from the Crypt.
He looks
Yeah,
like
he makes
he's
kids cry.
already passed. He's no longer with us.
Yeah, that should say mugshot
Yeah.
from the late.
The late,
Phil.
exactly. That picture was taken long after he'd gone.
Next.
Are you a? Do you get all over the Netflix when you're traveling and in your hotel room?
Michael Jackson's mugshot.
Yes,
Oh,
I like murder. I like crime. I can't go to sleep until I've seen like a Forensic Files and a Wives with Knives.
Were
And
you
I don't know why, but I can't. I need a few back-to-back slayings until I'm ready to.
What about Stranger Things? Did you get into
Love
that?
Stranger
yeah,
Things.
Yeah, you
yes.
did. Okay.
Love Stranger Things. I liked Happy Valley. I love Game of Thrones. But yeah, crime
What about
and
the
war.
End of the effing world? Have you seen that yet?
No,
that's a
I
really
haven't
good
seen
one.
that.
That's
Wormwood's really good. That one about the CIA.
that one I don't know about. You know
Very
about that one?
good.
Probably no.
Just but I like crime and stuff like that.
Really,
How about
I'm
you
sorry to
guys?
have a positive story here, but David Harbour from Stranger Things, the cop guy, the main cop guy, he did something really, really cool. There was a fan who asked him if he would be in a picture with him, like a prom picture with him, and or is actually a girl, and he said it's a wedding photo. Sorry, and he said if you get 125,000 retweets, I will come to your wedding and be in your wedding photo, and it happened. And he's going to let them smear the cake all over his face, which so I thought that was
So brave.
it is
So brave.
And you know why he's doing this?
125,000 is a lot, though.
Yeah.
You know why he's doing this? Because Chrissy Teigen refused to do it.
Right.
That's.
He's pretty hot, though, that guy.
David Harbour.
Yeah.
I would smear
seems
cake
like a
all
nice
over
guy.
his face. Heck yeah, man.
In theaters this weekend, I, Tonya. That is Margot Robbie as Tanya Harding, and Allison Janney played Tanya Harding's mom. I think
It's
she
so
won a
good.
Golden-
Allison
Did you see
Janney is
it?
unbelievable in it, yeah.
Is it great? I really want to see
It's
it.
so good. It's so good. Allison Janney's performance is insane.
All I ever hear is how
amazing.
amazing she is as a person to work with and all
Yeah,
that.
she is hysterical, but it's like dark at the same time and
really
real.
wanna see
And
that.
she's so good.
I got to see that.
Yeah.
89% critics, 89% audience on Rotten Tomatoes, and then you got 12 strong. That's with Chris Hemsworth, Michael Shannon, Rob Riggle's in that. It's a war drama.
Mm-hmm.
Critics 51%, audience 66%.
Krabby birthdays. All celebrities celebrating birthdays this weekend. Jodie Sweetin, Stephanie on Full House. She is 36. Sean Wayans is 47. Katie Seagal is 64. Paula Deen, y'all, is 71. Dolly Parton, 72. Rainn Wilson from The Office is 52. Paul Stanley from Kiss is 66. And today's Burton birthday of the day. He was the second ever man on the moon, and his real name is Edwin. You know him as Buzz. Buzz Aldrin, 88 years young. Today's porno
Is he
birthday.
the one that likes to punch people?
I don't know.
I think so.
I don't know if that's on his Wikipedia page, if that's true.
It used to be on my. Sorry, I interrupted.
No, go ahead.
It's
No, you
nothing
go
to do
ahead.
with what we're saying. I was just going to say on my Wikipedia page, it said forever that I was a juggler, and it was so humiliating because they said I got my start breaking into the New York City gritty juggling scene. I've never juggled in my life. I couldn't figure out who put it there. And then every time I would do morning radio, sometimes they would ask me about it immediately. And then it would just seem like I was bashful about my juggling. Like I just didn't want to
talk about juggling.
about my original. And sometimes they would bring fruit. You know, twice somebody was sent to get fruit. Some
For you
poor
to juggle?
person that worked in the studio was sent to go out and get, and they would hand me
my
the
God.
fruit. And I'd refuse to juggle because I can't juggle.
I choose not to juggle.
So it just looked like I was a bad
That's
sport.
so
It
funny.
was so humiliating.
Hey, how was Rachel? She's cool, but she wouldn't juggle, and that's what she's known for.
And it's not even like if you're gonna lie about something I did, make it like something like sexy and cool, like she was a trapeze artist, but a juggler. I got my start. Who moves to another city to juggle?
She's a
Such
lion
prude when
tamer.
it comes to juggling.
I'm moving to New York, the juggling capital of the world.
Today's porno birthday, which is being brought to you by Patricia's, where fun and fantasy meet, is Sativa Rose. And today's birthday girl served up tacos more times than a construction site food truck in 507 fine films, including The Ass Bandits, Volume 2, Cinco de Mayo, Blazed and Confused, and who can forget her unforgettable role in Wet Food. Sativa Rose, 34 years old. That's your porno birthday, your crabby birthday, and that is your crap on
Can you
celebrities.
imagine what wet food's about?
Nope.
Oh, that's disgraceful.
Something
no
in
one
the cat
needs that.
industry.
Hey, I want to
imagine.
thank
No one
Rachel
needs that.
Feinstein for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
Go see her at the Funny Bone. She got 2 shows tonight, 2 shows tomorrow. Funny Bone, stlewisfunnybone.com for all the details. Anything else to plug?
I have a Netflix special coming out in March. And it's a part of a series called The Stand-Ups, and you could watch my Tonight Show appearance on YouTube.
You better watch
Nice.
it. All
Thanks,
you.
guys.
All right, we'll be back next.
Thank you.